Hey true learners, it's me, Miss G, your Math Matters tutor with TACC. On today's episode of Math Matters, we have a problem posed to us by one of our fabulous friends in the 4th grade at Charnock Road Elementary School in Los Angeles. This problem has to do with adding like fractions. On this 2T's assignment, a 2T is a student who I tutor, right? So the tutor tutors a 2T, right? They're asked to find, to add the fractions that are called like fractions or fractions that have like denominators. So I think I remember on her homework page, the word denominators was there. So I'm just going to write the word denominator. Denominator. Okay, so the denominator is the number underneath, down under the fraction bar. All right, so when we add like denominators, we know that our answer is also going to have the same denominator. The sum, the answer to an addition problem, is called the sum. We're summing it up. What does it all mean? How much does it total? Okay, on this assignment, on the homework, the student was asked to draw a model or a picture. I know another term that's used is like create a fraction strip, or I think it's model. You can model it. Fraction strip. I'm calling it a fraction strip, but that's not the term. I think it's. Oh my goodness. Help me out. If somebody knows, text me. There's a term for it. Okay. It'll come to me. Tape diagram. That's what it that was gonna really bother me. Okay, a tape diagram. I'm using this handy dandy like magnetic, actually this one isn't magnetic, but it's a whiteboard that I got from Lakeshore. All the teachers know about Lakeshore. Parents, if you don't know about Lakeshore, Google Lakeshore. You can get a lot of great supplies. And teachers, if you don't already have this is really great for students. These are like math mats that students can, it can help them with their drawing of models. And when you're trying to teach a concept, it's just easier to have this tool so the students can practice and not worry so much about, being neat and organized. Obviously, you want them to be organized, but not so much worrying about their penmanship. Now, if the frame is already there, and they're trying to divide something evenly into equal parts, this gives them a nice setup, right? So it's like a template that helps and scaffolds. Okay, off my teacher talk. Basically, kiddos, this is to help you draw your model neatly. That's it. Now, when you're taking a test, you're going to have to do this with pencil and paper, okay? It is what it is. While we're practicing the skills, we can do something with markers, and that's fun, right? Okay, so adding like fractions. So in this problem, I will say that we're going to add, 2/12 to 8/12. Okay? 2/12 to 8/12. We need to add that up. Well, I need to draw a model for that, or a tape diagram. The one I'll create, maybe I should use, I don't know, guys. See if you can see this blue. I'll look at the screen and see. I'm going to make sure that I have 12 parts, because this whole model that I create has to be divided into 12 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top, go down, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can see that. I think I can see it. I'll make it a little bit thicker, those edges, the sides, so that you can see my tape diagram. Awesome, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to check. I'm going to count by 2s. Some of us like to count by 1s, but we're in the 4th grade. Let's start counting by 2s if possible. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 12 equal parts, 12 squares, okay? So I know that I have 12ths because there are 12 parts in this whole entire tape diagram. Now, the first fraction tells me that I only can shade in 2 out of the 12 parts. So I'll use red, and I'll shade in 2 of the 12 parts. 1/12 and another 12th. 1/12 plus 1/12 equals 2/12. Okay? And I'll actually use, I've done that. I'm going to check it off. Is that clear? I'll make it clear. Now I need 8/12. So instead of shading in the same way I did the 2/12, I'm going to use dots so that I can track that I've actually added on 8/12. Because adding, we're counting up, we're getting bigger. So 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4 more 12s. That's the 4. 5 more 12s. And I'm saying more because I'm adding, right? 6 more 12s, 7 more 12s, 8 more 12s. And again, it's always good to check to make sure you've actually added 8 more 12s. 2 12s, 4 12s, 6 12s, 8 12s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Good, I did it. Bing! Now that I've added more 12s, 8 more 12s to the 2/12, I want to find out how much is the sum. And when you spell the word sum, when you're talking about addition in mathematics, we spell sum S-U-M. That's the total. Okay? Is that all? Oh, good. It's on camera. That's the total. This represents how much altogether. Now, this is a fraction, so I now have to make sure. Let's erase the word denominator. Miss G. All right, I'm going to erase it. And as we know, as we spoke about earlier, I spoke about, because they're like fractions, all of our denominators are going to be alike. So, what number do you think goes under here? 12? You're right. They're alike. The only thing that's going to change in terms of the numbers are the numerators. That we changed from a 2, we added an 8, and now 2 plus 8 gives us something. If you know how to add 2 and 8 in your head, you would know that the answer in the numerator would be 10. Okay? The numerator is 10. For those of us who are still practicing adding, or you're not that comfortable, or you're still counting from 2 and adding 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, remember your trick. I'm sure one of your teachers taught you in 3rd grade, 2nd grade, or 1st grade about, maybe 2nd grade, or 1st or 2nd, starting with the larger number. 8 is larger than 2. So let's put 8 in our heads. 8, and let's count 2 more. 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. I added 2 more to my 8 that I kept in my memory bank. 8, 9, and 10. I have a marker in my hand. Did you get it? Okay. I look like I have a headache, and I'm saying peace at the same time. Very strange. Okay, I know. Okay, so now we have 10/12. This is our final answer. I'll actually box my denominator as well. Our final answer is 10/12. You can represent it like this on your homework to our Charnock Road Elementary School student, and it will show that you've added 8 more onto the 8/12 more to the 2/12. I mean, yes, 2/12. Or you could, and after you do that, when you're completely sure, feel free to actually shade it all in. Okay? Feel free to shade it all in. But like I said, I recommend showing, a shading and then a dot or something else, or maybe hearts for the 2/12. Okay? That's it.